let's keep it in the Northeast. Let's talk about what happened last night in Philadelphia, because it is a head scratcher. Philadelphia plays basically a meaningless game against Washington. Now, for Washington, this is not a meaningless game, but for Philly, it is. Philly's already eliminated. But for Washington, this is a win and you're in situation. And I've told people before that I think that Washington, under the proper circumstances, could be one of the most scary teams in the NFC, because you just don't see them coming. And they have a front four that can put pressure on you. They can run the ball. They're pretty much a good defense overall. And Alex Smith doesn't make a lot of mistakes. So Washington could be that sleeper team on the NFC East. I'm sorry, in the NFC that could actually win the whole thing, or at least scare the heck out of some people. So they go into Philly. Washington's got to win. Philly hangs in tough. Now, Jalen Hurts doesn't have the best night, but when the fourth quarter comes around, Jalen Hurts is about 7 for 20, not having his best night, not looking the best, but he gets pulled. His coach pulls him for the third string quarterback. Doesn't pull him for Carson Wentz. Pulls him for the third string quarterback because he just thinks that the guy does. I believe the quote was, he's been with us for 4 years. We just wanted to see, or he deserved the opportunity. I believe that was what was said, which to me is quite possibly one of the most ridiculous things you could possibly say to somebody. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. He's been with us long enough. He deserves a chance. When did that become something that happens in the NFL? When did your tenure give you an opportunity in the NFL? For that alone, Philadelphia should fire their head coach. I know he's a Super Bowl winning coach, but just for that, for having that type of culture, for inspiring that type of culture that says, you've been here long enough, let's give you an opportunity, you should be let go. Now, I will change that opinion if perhaps that opinion is based around the fact that, hey, listen, we're out of it for the year. This guy's been working his ass off. I wanted to give him an opportunity to go out there and show people what he can do. He's got a contract coming up. I don't know the details behind it that much. If that's what's going on, if the coach was doing this guy a solid by saying, hey, you've been a heck of a player for us. You've been a great backup. You've been a good mentor. We're gonna let you go in there. We're gonna let you throw the ball around a little bit. His name is Nate Sudfeld, by the way. If you're gonna let Nate go out there and throw the ball around and see if you can make yourself a little bit of money next year, or show us that you have some value so you can stay with us on this team, show that you should be the backup because we're going to get rid of Carson Wentz. I don't know the thought process behind it, but in the public, this does not look like a very smart thing to really do. I think it sets a bad precedent as far as your culture goes. So